Here are the 10 best things to do in the Galapagos Islands. Be sure to stay until the end, as we'll reveal the attractions that you'd hate to miss out on. Number 10. Take a Galapagos cruise. With more than 15 species of land iguanas and numerous endemic species of birds and fish, there's plenty to see even if you've been here before. You can have many types of wildlife watching experiences during your cruise, but here's what I recommend you should do. Take a walk around the deck and watch the sea lions, penguins, and other wildlife. Enjoy lunch with a view of an island or stop at a secluded beach for snorkeling. Watch as huge schools of fish swim by your boat while you eat in the restaurant or enjoy dessert on the deck with coffee. Get up early to see dolphins swim near your boat as you make your way back to shore, where you'll start planning your next adventure in Ecuador. Number 9. Admire the Galapagos Islands volcanoes. Most people visit the Galapagos Islands to admire its vast and diverse wildlife, but there's more to the islands than meets the eye. Scattered throughout the archipelago are active volcanoes, each with its own unique personality. Learning about these volcanoes provides you with a fascinating look into this area's history, as well as an opportunity to learn how these living, breathing landmarks continue to shape the island chain today. The Galapagos Islands were created by volcanic activity, so it's fitting that they are home to some of the most impressive volcanoes in the world. 13 of the 21 Galapagos Islands volcanoes are still active. You can also hike the Sierra Negra volcano, as it's got some mesmerizing views and ecosystem changes to admire. The views and sights are unbelievable and makes you feel like you've left the planet. While hiking, make sure to have sturdy shoes, lots of water, and light clothes to keep the sun off you. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide will teach you how to always get the cheapest flights. Number 8. Discover the giant tortoises. Ever wondered that there could be tortoises the size of you? Chances are that if you've never been to Galapagos, then you've most probably seen those little green turtles roaming on the beach. But did you know that Galapagos has got some giant tortoises that live for more than 150 years? These giants have adapted to the harsh, arid conditions on the archipelago's islands through natural selection. They have a number of unique features, including a flattened shell and thick feet. These features allow them to live in arid environments with little food or water. Almost all the endemic species of animals and plants that live on these islands have developed in this way over millions of years. Charles Darwin was also intrigued by these animals because they were different from each other. So make sure to find these animals on these 4 islands, as you'd hate to miss out on the chance of watching them. Santa Cruz Island, Isabela Island, Santiago Island, and Pinta Island. Number 7. Visit the Wall of Tears. You might not think of the Galapagos Islands as having much in the way of crying, but if you visit the Wall of Tears, you'll definitely see why they got that name. The history of the wall isn't very nice to hear. For 14 years between 1945 to 1959, it was built by the prisoners who were sent to Isabela Island. Out in the scorching heat, the prisoners would collect the heavy, sharp lava rocks and place them along the wall. Due to the mistreatments, accidents, and other adamant conditions, many precious lives were lost, and the locals believe that it's a haunted place. According to them, if you go near the wall, you'd be able to hear the hue and cry of those who worked to build this wall. Number 6. Visit the sea lions at La Loberia. La Loberia, meaning sea lion in Spanish, is located at the extreme western end of Isabela Island in the Galapagos archipelago, and is renowned as one of the world's best places to observe sea lions. While they are often overlooked by tourists who visit the Galapagos Islands, La Loberia should be at the top of your list if you want to spend some time with sea lions and see them interact with each other in their natural habitat. It's not every day you get to touch and play with wild sea lions, so when you get the chance, you should go all in. The beach also has iguanas, hermit crabs, and turtles, all of whom will happily put on a show for their visitors. Number 5. Jump off a cliff at Las Grietas on Santa Cruz. If you're planning to visit the Galapagos Islands and you want to try some adventurous activities, you can't miss out on Las Grietas. Las Grietas is a canyon carved in volcanic rock by lava steams and is known as one of the most impressive places in Santa Cruz Island. This section of Santa Cruz is definitely worth checking out. It's home to a 150-foot cliff that people can jump off into the water below. The cliffs are located about 6 miles from the town of Puerto Ayora and are accessible by motorboat or foot. You can either swim to shore from below or be picked up by boat. It's recommended that you take a tour guide with you when you jump off one of these cliffs, because if there are hidden rocks, then it may not be safe for you. Number 4. Explore lava tunnels on Santa Cruz. Traveling the Galapagos Islands will take you on an adventure that's sure to become one of your favorite memories in life. On Santa Cruz Island, you'll find fascinating wildlife and volcanic landscapes, as well as lava tunnels, which are formed when lava flows under the ground and hardens into thick stone walls. Inside the lava tunnels, visitors can explore a dark underworld like they're in another dimension. The entrance to lava tunnels is down a gravel path lined with high trees and lots of bushes. It is pitch dark, and you may hear some dripping sounds as well. Also, don't forget to snap some cool pictures inside the tunnel. Number 3. Exploring the Pinnacle Rock in Bartolomé Island. The uninhabited island of Bartolomé, part of the Galapagos Islands of Ecuador, has attracted tourists since the 19th century due to the unique shape of its pinnacle rock. But Bartolomé isn't just famous for its rock formations. In fact, you would also find sea lions snoozing on this rocky platform along with schools of tropical fish swimming. You'd also find sea turtles toiling in the shallow water near the shore or laying in the sand. But be sure not to disturb them, as they must be recharging their energy after completing a difficult task of digging nests, laying their eggs, and covering them up. The majestic height and picturesque view of Pinnacle Rock still remains as one of the most popular tourist destinations. Number 2. Snorkel in the Galapagos Islands. While you would get lost in the beauty of the breathtaking view of the Galapagos Islands, make sure to take some time out and snorkel as much as you can. Snorkeling in the Galapagos Islands can be a surprising experience, as you're sure to find a massive variety of marine life in these waters, from playful sea lions to darting rays, and a whole lot more. Furthermore, the fishes that you'll see when snorkeling in the Galapagos are a stark contrast to those that you would see at home. In fact, many of them are endemic and can only be seen in these waters. The variety of marine life found here is second to none, and it's almost impossible not to find yourself completely mesmerized by its beauty as you snorkel alongside these gentle giants. Snorkeling in the Galapagos Islands is definitely a memorable affair that you would always like to recall. Number 1. Visit the Charles Darwin Research Center. Famed naturalist Charles Darwin spent 5 months on the remote Santa Cruz Island in the Galapagos, observing the flora and fauna and taking notes that would become his seminal work, The Origin of Species. Now you can see where he stayed during this influential research trip at the Charles Darwin Research Center. Located just up the hill from Puerto Ayora on Santa Cruz Island, the center consists of several buildings with exhibits describing Darwin's time in the Galapagos, as well as live animals such as giant tortoises and iguanas. The museum is dedicated to the study and understanding of evolution and its influence on our world. The areas open to the public are an exhibition hall, a garden with native plant species, and a library. Click here for more tips while traveling in Ecuador.